Alright, I feel like we are increasingly close to the the camera today, but oh well. Oh, I forgot to go grab this little guy, because he's kind of our mascot for this. One sec. Alright, that's significantly better, because he deserves to be a part of this too. I need to attach a little magnet or something on him, that way I can just keep him on my shoulder. And speaking of which, what shall we call him? Because every fun little, I guess mascot needs a name. So yeah, put the name in the comments, because I want to give him a name, and that is something I have not done yet, and it's been driving me nuts. So yeah. All right. So as you can see, each single one of these matchas are very different, and it's been quite a few minutes since the last time, well, not last time, but the time I've done the Mighty Leaf one, which was the like the individual packet one, which I'm super excited for traveling and whatnot, which I will clarify this one, or I'll clarify this about that one. Goodness. That one is the one that is the darkest with the green, and it still is holding very, very, very strong with its foam, which I didn't even do this one for very long either, so I'm really impressed. But nothing really matters in comparison to how it looks compared to the actual taste of it. So we're gonna go grab our little matcha plushie, and then we are going to get started with taste testing. I feel like I'm almost doing this for like poison purposes. Even though it's like my favorite type of poison. Even though it's not poison at all, it's actually very good for your body and brain and just well-being. So yeah, all right, matcha time. All right, the matcha shelf is back. We have everything back in its place for the most part, except for the bowls and whatnot, but yeah. So this is the one we're starting with first, obviously, because it's the first, well, it's the first one, but it was also the cheapest. So yeah, cheers. Okay, already, this one is very bitter, which personally I like mine bitter, just because when you add creams to it or sweeteners or whatever else have you, you can still taste the tea, and it doesn't just taste like sweet milk with a little bit of a tea flavor to it. So I do like it. It is very smooth. And the smell is nice too. It's not overly grassy. It's not almost that seaweed type of aroma that can happen sometimes depending on the type. So I'm glad that that's the case, because even if you're just wanting like a little bit of a pack to bring with you somewhere, or just to try it, that would be a good one to start with. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. That will be good for later. Now this one I'm hesitant about, because it looks very much like a green bean type of green, and typically that means that the flavor is not that great, but I guess we'll see, because that's the ultimate test here. This one barely has any aroma at all. It's definitely more of that tea aroma compared to like I said before, it doesn't have that seaweed type of scent, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out if it tastes like it, because that's just sometimes what tends to happen more with the ones that are lighter like this. But that just means because they were not the first flush of the season, and they typically don't have as much chlorophyll in them, which means that there's also a little bit less nutrients, but gotta make tea somehow. So this one's oddly way more bitter than the last one. And there's no funky aftertaste, which is surprising. I'm actually very excited about that one. I would like to try this one. You know what? I'm gonna try this one with cream because I'm curious. Yeah, okay, with the cream, this one's really nice. I like it a lot. It's still smooth. I didn't see any lumps in the bottom, which is really nice. And yeah, I like this one too. I'm not exactly sure which one this one would be rating whatsoever, but I would get it again. Especially for that price, that's not bad at all. And for how big of a container that one is, I'm happy about it. I'm just gonna keep sipping on these as I'm like trying to push the button, goodness. Okay, now for the individual package one, which still has the foam on top, which I'm still so shocked about. That was a solid, like, almost 15 minutes later. I know that some last longer compared to others, but it's still there, so that makes me happy. Okay, this one is very strong with the taste. It could just be because there's more in the packet than the original just one scoops. That might be why. But even if it was lighter, it still is very, very strong. This one definitely has more of a nutty taste to it, which I like. I really, really like this one. If anything, so far, this one's my favorite. What did that remind me of? Okay, I just like got hit with a different flavor in my mouth. I can't place it. This is gonna drive me nuts, but I am gonna try this one with cream too, because it definitely is more bitter, like I really enjoy. And yeah, I'm shocked at this one. I thought that the individual packet ones I was gonna hate. I honestly was dead set on really just despising them because I thought they were stupid. I thought they were overpriced. I was wrong. They're well priced, especially if you can take them traveling. Just pack them in your purse or bag or wallet or whatever. Maybe put an extra like little bag around it, but yeah, I really like this one. I really like it. Yeah, this is close to my favorite brand, which is Jasmine Pearl Company. That one, out of any matcha that I've ever tried, is my top favorite. It's smooth, it has a strong flavor, super rich green, almost with that blue hue that this one has, and just, it's delightful. It is so delightful. And a little bit goes a very long ways. So that one I'm really excited about. But yeah, let's see what the last one is like, because it's another almost green bean one. And oh, this one actually settled a lot at the bottom, which I know that it's been a hot minute since I've touched it, but regardless, that I'm not sure if I like that, because that means you're gonna have to constantly, when it's in your cup, swish it around, keep it moving, otherwise it's gonna just all settle at the bottom. And yeah, it just doesn't make for a very enjoyable cup, especially if you have it in like a plastic cup. I've noticed, or like a paper cup, I've noticed that they definitely will have a lot more sediment at the bottom, or like settling of the powders, which, oh, I should have just tried it without this first. Whoops, that was silly. I'm just carrying on my own way. Goodness. So yeah, even with the cream, it's still a pretty color, but it still is that green bean, not very chlorophyllized. I don't even know if that's the proper term for it, but yeah, not very much chlorophyll in there. And even on the edges, can't really see it. Here it is. Even on the edges, it's like almost like this neon yellow color, which is pretty, but not what we're going for. So without further ado, here's our last cup. Oh, I hate this. Dang it, what? I am shocked at this. I hate this one. No, just no, it's grainy. Ugh. I'm not a dramatic person, but that's bad. Like, this one tastes like seaweed, straight up. And if you like that, if It's making bubbles in my throat. Goodness. If you like that kind of flavor, I guess this works, but oof, that is strong and not good. And that's even after adding cream to it. I'm glad I tried it with the cream and not without, because oh, that one, man, that one is like really sad, because that's the most expensive one with like the largest amount, and I would have thought that would have been a good one, but no. Okay, I need to try like one of the other ones that has a better taste. I'm just gonna go for the good, the Mighty Leaf one, because that one's the best. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that's significantly better. Woo. No, I am shocked at that. And I really thought that was going to be the best one yet, but nope. In this case, more expensive is not better. Goodness. I just want to show you guys what they look like really quick too, because the first one has a lot of settling, which is typical. That does happen. It's still such a pretty color though. And I know that with the cream, it would probably help that a lot better. And I probably didn't mix it very well either. And then this one is still going strong. And that one, yeah, was from that like little tiny package. Or no? I don't know. Yeah. And then obviously this one, which is still really going strong too. There's no, hardly any, whoop, as I spill. Whoops. Yeah, and then even though I just did this one and even mixed it up, it's still settling a lot, even with the cream in there. So yeah, I feel like this one was just like really cheap matcha with basically just last of the season cheap leaves that they're just trying to almost get rid of. So, I mean, try it if you like that sort of thing, but I personally will never be buying this one again, but these three, absolutely. And they're for really good prices too. And for the creamer that I used, I really enjoy this one. Like, these are my favorites. I've tried other types of, what's it called? Creams or creamers with matchas, and they're always super watery, especially when they're like dairy-free. But these ones I have found are the absolute best if you're going for dairy-free. So yeah, that's a wrap. That's our matcha adventure. So yeah, I would say out of all the placements, this one's first, which was the Mighty Leaf. And then this one, I would say, well, oh goodness, these two are close calls, but I would say this one for sure, which is, goodness, I'll just place that one. Well, hold up, let me go look. Okay, yeah, I was right. It was this one. I just couldn't find the words to say which one was second place and then third. So, okay, first, second, third, fourth. Definitely fourth. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, really quick, if I have done my math right, this giant container and per serving is 31 cents, 15 cents, 30 cents, and then 50 cents. So hopefully if I did the math right, and some of these are rounded up a little bit more than others, but yeah, just wanted to put that out there if you're looking for quality and price-wise, which if you are definitely looking for quality and price, definitely this one, 100%. It's very smooth, like I have expressed in this video. This one's a good second if you're still looking for the good quality one. But price-wise, this one is technically the most expensive for the amount of how much is in here. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there for you guys too if you are looking for numbers more so specifically, and for which ones were technically the cheapest and the best price. Alright, thank you so much for joining us on our matcha adventure and review of the day. And we hope you enjoyed. And yes, comment down below what name you think this little guy should have, because hopefully we can do a lot more matcha themed videos in the near future, because it's something I really enjoy and I use on a daily. sometimes multiple times per day. So regardless, thank you very much for everything, and we will talk to you, not just talk to you, but hopefully see you guys in an eventual upcoming video. Stay tuned, and we love you all.